Louise Calab was young. He would eat cheese all the time. When he got older, he would dream of cheese. He loved cheese so much that when his brothers were gone for the day, he would cuddle with a giant cheese wheel. Louise Calab would tell the cheese wheel bedtime stories and give it a kiss. Louise Calab was founded a mushroom cult. Louise Calab and a giant cheese wheel would be part of the mushroom cult. Louise Calab and a giant cheese wheel would make out with mushrooms. Louise Calab had many lovers, but none lasted very long because they would always leave him. Louise Calab's girlfriends start to get jealous when the giant cheese wheel started sleeping in their beds. One night, Louise Calab snuck into his lover's house and ate her entire family while she slept. Then he ran away with the giant cheese wheel. Louise Calab still lives alone with the giant cheese wheel. Louise Calab had with giant cheese wheel all the time. Even though it was painful, Louise Calab never stopped having with the cheese wheel. You're lying. Cheese wheels can't have They're not sentient to the point where they can feel emotions like lust and jealousy. They're just blocks of cheese. No, they are not, says Louise Calab. This cheese wheel is my lover. I'm sorry, cheese wheels can't have says the ghost of John F. Kennedy. This cheese wheel is my lover, whispers Louise Calab. Louise Calab starts to make out with the giant cheese wheel. When Louise Calab and cheese wheel kiss, it does not hurt. In fact, it rather feels good, Louise Calab says. I like you too, cheese wheel, Louise Calab says. I like you too. I like you too, cheese wheel. I like you too, Louise Calab. Louise Calab, who else wants to make out? Kennedy says. The cheese wheel bites its lip. Louise Calab, I think we should get married. I think so too, cheese wheel. Then I'll start planning our wedding. I'm glad you said that, cheese wheel. Louise Calab starts putting mushrooms on the cheese wheel. Louise Calab starts putting mushrooms on the cheese wheel. Cheese wheel. Will you marry me? Louise Calab, yes, yes, yes. The cheese wheel shouts in joy. Louise Calab, gives the cheese wheel a mushroom ring to marry it with. Louise Calab, now we have to think about how we will get married. Yeah, let's also think about how we will have a wedding. I know the person for the job. Louise Calab calls Thomas to help with the wedding. Louise Calab, would you like me to call Thomas? Yeah, let's call him, say yeah. Okay, I'll call him. Cheese wheel calls Thomas to help with the wedding. Thomas, would you be interested in helping us with our wedding? I'd be thrilled. I'm a little surprised though. Louise Calab, why are you relying on me to plan this thing? Thomas starts to defecate on the floor. It's a long story, says Louise Calab. Louise Calab and the cheese wheel get married. And the wedding theme was big, giant nose hairs. Thomas and Louise Calab have fun planning the wedding of the century. They throw a giant mushroom party to get everyone pumped. The wedding day was September 27th, 2026. The weather was perfect. On the day of the wedding, Louise Calab grew his nose hairs for the cheese wheel. Ooh la la, that French mustache. Wedding went off without a hitch. Louise Calab and the cheese wheel are now married and have a little cheese wheel boy named Danny. Louise Calab and the cheese wheel are now married and have a little cheese girl named Danny. After the wedding, everyone went to Louise Calab's house for an epic mushroom party. Louise Calab eats Danny. Louise Calab eats Danny. Thomas and the cheese wheels continue to hang out and have a great time. Louise Calab swims in his swimming pool filled with eyelashes. While the mushroom party continues on, Louise Calab decides to make us take a swim in his swimming pool of eyelashes. After about an hour of swimming, Louise Calab feels thirsty and drinks blue cheese milk. Louise Calab drinks blue cheese milk, which is really just spoiled milk that has been mixed with penicillin and other stuff. After drinking blue cheese milk, Louise Calab feels sick. Then he starts to cough. Louise Calab lovingly throws up. Black Soul lovingly starts to throw up on his beloved cheese wheel. Everyone laughs as Louise Calab lovingly throws up on his beloved cheese wheel, and then Louise Calab passes out. Louise Calab and the cheese wheel go to sleep. The cheese wheel is very sad. The cheese wheel pees the bed. After peeing the bed, the cheese wheel moves closer to Louise Calab. Louise Calab wakes up and sees the cheese wheel with huge, black, liquidy eyes. The cheese wheel says, "Wanna play?" asks the cheese wheel. "We can play," says Louise Calab. "Oh yeah? What do you want to play, cheese wheel?" "I have many suggestions." "Grab the furry costume," says cheese wheel. "Are you sure that's not a baby suit, cheese wheel?" "Grab the furry suit." Louise Calab grabs the furry costume. The cheese wheel puts on the furry costume. Cheese wheel shoves a fish up his booty. As Louise Calab and the fish play hide and seek, the cheese wheel shoves a fish up his booty. Louise Calab and the cheese wheel play hide and seek with fish for an hour and a half. Louise Calab and cheese wheel start World War III together lovingly. Lovingly. The game ended when Louise Calab and cheese got tired. Everyone headed home just before the mushroom cloud. Peace was made forever. The cheese wheel's chin starts stabbing the moon. "I'm the only cheese around here," says cheese wheel at the moon. "I'm the only cheese around here." "Oh yeah? Oh yeah, and what?" The cheese wheel turns into blue cheese, increasing its power by 1,000-fold. And the cheese wheel starts battling the moon with his new blue cheese power. "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." The battle continues as cheese wheel continues to battle on. Blood starts pouring out of the moon. Cheese wheel beating the moon is getting harder and harder. The cheese keeps on coming. The moon is beaten. The cheese is everywhere. Even the stars are covered by the cheese. The end. The cheese has won. And that, my friends, is the story of Louise Calab and his lover cheese wheel. Till next time, my friends.